Okay, so the San Francisco Giants are surprising me. And I know they kept Kevin Gausman and they brought in Tommy LaStella, which I thought was a clutch move. And they made some under the radar signings and kind of moves this offseason. So, but right now they're in second place behind the Dodgers and they're looking really good. They're ahead of the Padres. And surprising me as a team that could potentially, go for a wild card spot if they keep at this rate. But I think that they need to make one move. And I'm gonna do a trade proposal like I've been doing. And if you haven't seen them, take a look in the description. I've done one for the Yankees, the Mets, and the Padres. Today I'm going to talk about the Giants. And my next one after this, I'm going to talk about the Kansas City Royals, who are also in first place in the Central. So, and these two teams I think would be well off making these moves. So if you want to see if you want to see these videos and you haven't subscribed yet, do that right now. Hit the bell icon next to it. And by the way, if you haven't heard, I'm doing a giveaway 2,000 subs. We're about 50 away. So I'll let the person know if he or she has won the giveaway, and we're going to get that going as well. So it's just my way of saying thank you for your support, and I'm going to do one every 1,000 subs after that. So I want to get to 5,000 by the end of this year if I can. So your support's greatly appreciated, and every giveaway we do, the prize is going to be bigger. So here's my trade proposal today. San Francisco Giants, okay, link up with the Detroit Tigers. And the Giants send Hunter Bishop, who's their number 4 prospect and outfielder, Seth Curry, who's their number 5, a left-handed pitcher, and Luis Torbro, their number 10 prospect, a third baseman, to the Detroit Tigers for Matthew Boyd, a left-handed pitcher who's healthy, he's pitching really well, and he's under team control past next year. So that they have their 2 years of control. And this is a trade I would jump on now to get more control of Matthew Boyd, particularly when he's healthy and pitching well. This gives the Giants another frontline starting pitcher, and it gives the Detroit Tigers some good prospect depth. Okay, they're not really playing well. This is the time to capitalize on a trade like this, and I think this is a proposal that benefits both teams. It gives Detroit some young positional depth as well as a pitcher, and it gives the Giants another frontline starting pitcher, and it also gives the Giants, the Tigers, some payroll flexibility too. I know Miguel Cabrera's coming off the books after this year, I think, or maybe next year, but. Moving him and moving Boyd, and this is a time to do it. And there's a lot of young, dynamic pitchers, and I know they have Casey Miles, and they're trying to build a starting rotation, but they're going to be drafting probably another top line starting pitcher in the draft coming up, and they're doing a good job at developing these young guys. But I think it's time to move Boyd, strike while the iron's hot, and this is a perfect team for me. The Giants and Detroit Tigers just match up perfectly here. The Giants would be well off with another starting pitcher. The Detroit Tigers would be well off with some more top positional depth. And this is 3 of the Giants' top 10 prospects, okay? 4, 5, and 10, okay? That, to me, is a really solid package for Matthew Boyd. And, again, pairing him with Kevin Gausman is a nice 1-2 punch right there. And with the rest of the pitchers that they have, they'll think it'll be – and I think, him going from the American League to the National League would be a nice change of scenery for him as well. I think it would do him some good to face some different opposition, and I think the Giants do a good job at developing pitchers that either come over via trade or guys that they sign or young prospects or whatnot. They're good at developing these pitchers, so I think he'd be in good hands over there as well, and that would give some of the National League teams a little bit more trouble having to face this guy. And you never know, there could be 3 teams from the National League West that get into the playoffs. Could be 2 wild card teams and the divisional winner. Could be. It's happened. So, and I would not be surprised because the Padres they're gonna come around, and I actually, if you look at the trade proposal I made for the Padres, it's pretty legit. And the Dodgers are the Dodgers. They're an absolute powerhouse right now, and they kind of look unstoppable. But the Padres have with the trade that I proposed to the Padres and this one, I think it'll put them in the running for postseason. I'm not saying to overtake the Dodgers yet, but the Padres trade proposal could be possible. But this one, I think, puts the Giants in contention to make the postseason, and I think it'd be a good thing. And again, the Giants are dealing from positional depth. They have the depth, and I think this would be a solid trade for both sides. So it addresses the need for another starting pitcher for the Giants, and I'm not saying they're in desperate need of him, but this would be a good time to add from where they're playing well. So, and given another again, like I said, another strong pitcher, and I think a righty-lefty combo at 1 and 2 would be a nice thing. Particularly, since they haven't really replaced Madison Bumgarner, on the left-handed side. So this would be a good replacement for Bumgarner too. So let me know what you think of this trade proposal. I think it could be a really solid matchup. Give me your feedback in the comments whether you agree or disagree or have a different proposal. Let me know. I like to have good dialogue with you folks. So and again, I appreciate your support. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit those buttons if you want to keep watching. All right. Talk to you next time.